as the FMG9
And good
catches
evening,
one
ladies and gentlemen.
and gets a
Welcome back to ESA
victim.
Cup. After a little delay, we're finally here. It's me, Bozemax, accompanied by the wonderful Stuki, all the way from Germany. And we're here for two wonderful matches for today. How are you doing, Stuki?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm hyped to be back behind the cam, even if my English still not improved since the last time. But I will have you by my side who carries me through the whole stream today with two beautiful matches awaiting us. And yeah, the first we got EWF against Team. Uh, yeah, I mean the name
yeah,
here is Arsh. They are not Team Arsh anymore. They are LFO. Um, but yeah, it's a lower bracket. Both teams lost their first game, and yeah, for the most people outside there, E-Wave is a banger to be in the lower brackets. Like the predictions said, I mean, we will have a look at them later. That E-Wave would have won the upper bracket. They are in the lower bracket now. One game down, need to win against LFO, and
here we can actually
yeah,
see
what?
it.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
perfect.
so here we
I
can
mean,
actually see the situation right now. So the Swiss brackets, so for some people, still a little bit difficult to understand. But we're just rounding up the like the second round. So like the part where you see the 0-1. That's where we are right now with the final two matches of E-Wave versus X Arch, which is now like LFO, and then Empire versus Avenger. And basically, the winners of these matches will go to like the 1-1 matches, while the losers will actually go to the O-2 elimination matches, which are going to be very interesting because there's already two teams waiting there: Eagle Empire and Odessa. And those matches will take place next week on Wednesday and Thursday, which will be held in BO3 format to make it even more dramatic for those elimination matches. Because in the end, after losing your third match, you will go home, and you will need to win three matches to be qualified for the next stage. As you can already see, quite a bit of teams already in that third round. We can see in the top part, we can see both Minions, Penta, MDF, and Team Mystic already there, just already knowing who they will play. But then for the 1-1, like the middle, the middle part of the third
mhm.
round, things a bit uncertain. Project 100 pulls Kanji and Trek are already certain of their places, but MVG and a Cook, kind of depending on the results of today, to be seen against who they will be match made. So yeah, basically the teams for today, or for this match here, E-Wave. That's the first participant for the match of today. These stats are exclusively from ESA Cup from the sixth season. And what we're seeing here is that E-Wave has been doing fairly well. I mean, a 60% win rate. It's better than a lot of other teams. So they're one of the better teams, you could still say. And they tend to ban Nuke and Solus the most. The best maps from them tend to be Bank, and the worst one tends to be Oregon. Of course, the stats are still a bit limited, but as we proceed towards the season, these stats will get more and more reliable. And Stucky, we got LFO. What does the
Yeah,
stats say about them?
LFO 33% win rate, most band ops with Ying and Mozzie some accurate buns. I mean, you don't want to play Ying in the defense.
Mm-hmm.
Mozzie with the 1.5 scope, still a meta operator. Best map, we've got Clubhouse. Worst map, we've got Oregon.
Mm-hmm.
So Oregon, the worst map, even from them, the same as with E-Wave. Um, yeah, I mean, it's interesting to see two standard maps with Columbus and Oregon as best and even as worst. But I mean, they
Mm-hmm.
aren't looking too bad. They can win matches. They already showed it. So
Yeah.
I'm all up for what they can show us today. But as we're talking about maps, what do you think? Wanna have a look at the map bands?
Well, I actually got the prediction up right now,
Ah, okay.
just before that, and there's actually this is the community vote from Twitter, of course, where the viewers like throughout the day of today got a chance to vote, and quite a bit of people casted a vote. I think the number was maybe around 40 or so, which is very cool. But 91% of those people voted for E-Wave versus only 9% for like the X Arch X Yacht, now known as LFO team, which doesn't get too much support from the community, but that kind of gives us like the very cool underdog story that we have seen quite a bit during the season so far. And there's a good chance that they potentially might be able to deliver a nice surprise to us. So yeah, to go to those map bands that you were talking about, you can actually see it here. Chalet is going to be the match,
Yeah.
the map for this first match of today, and the band maps for some reason not showing for Elvo. I'm not entirely sure how that would even be possible.
Yeah, Mappan
Um,
works perfectly. Yeah, but anyways, we see Chalet today. I don't remember the last time I see
There you go.
LFO on. Okay, perfect. I don't remember the last time I saw Ash or LFO on Chalet. To be fair, E-Wave's map pool, the maps they are most likely to play. Yeah, there you have Chalet basically on top. It's one of their favorite maps, so it will be a banger of a game for LFO tonight. But to be fair, the last time EF played on Chalet, they've lost against MDF in e-battle, and they've lost not even close. They've lost 7-1.
Ooh.
So
Okay.
yeah, they need to step up to bring a good performance for tonight. But yeah, I think they will do that. They will show it.
Oh, we'll very much see. The odds are showing to be in the favor of E-Wave, at least if the community is correct. But again, for these two teams, they have never played against each other before, so it's a bit hard to say how these teams will perform against each other. And also, Chalet is going to be a bit of a map that we don't know too much about from the side of LFO. So, in a very brief second, this match will likely start. As actually, right now the match is starting. Excuse me, wrong screen. This is not supposed to happen. We're supposed to get this screen. There you go. Thank you very much. OBS finally does what I'm hoping to do. So as we're just loading in, we get to see a little introduction of the beautiful map for today in the French Alps. It's going to be Chalet, and we'll jump right into the operator bands right now. So there we go.
And it will be interesting to see which bands will come out right now. Will we see the most picked bands from both teams, or will we see something interesting? I think.
Oh, that's an interesting one.
Interesting.
Yeah, Dokkaebi, of course, great operator. We do see her getting banned a few. I've seen her getting banned a few times. I mean, if I'm just looking specifically at stage 2, she was banned once. But if I'm just gonna look at the whole season, like in general, this will only be the third time she has been banned. So it's a bit of a less common ban. But still, she's a great operator. And yeah, then this is followed by Nux, something we could have expected. I mean, it's the most banned operator by E-Wave. And in the end, she gets banned one more time, and also the most banned attacker in general.
Yes. And we go to the two defenders. What will EF ban out here? It will be Diazami. Yeah, just like Nurk, classic ban.
Yeah.
You have the statistic open. Is Azami the most banned defender?
No. Solus is by far
Solus,
the most banned defender, but with 42 times in total for season 6. Just added one more time with 43 times for Solus, but it's followed right after that with by Azami.
It's
with
Azami,
24 times. That's a 38% for Azami versus 67 for Solus.
Yeah, okay, but so no outstanding bans here. Like without Dokkaebi, I mean, it's quite a good ban, but not usual. So let's see what will go out here. We're starting in bar games. LFO starts in the defense first 6. My God, the first 6 rounds. And with the operator lineup we have here, they will play. Let's say they will play basically Myro is in the lead. 2 windows, one will be placed in top floor where we see it right now, library. The other one will be played downstairs in the connector. So yeah, I think it's a basic strategy.
Yeah, I mean, basic strategy is completely fine. They tend to work very well, especially if you know well as a team on how to execute them, and then it's also really coming down to E-Wave and what extent they're able to counter them. I mean, for this bomb side, it's fairly common for the attacking team to mostly go for clearance from the northern side of the map, kind of go from the top bottom, try to clear in the end the library side, and from there get some top control, put loads of pressure from above, and that way try to contest the defenders from above. So we'll see what E-Wave is planning to do. We do see most of them going towards the top floor, so I guess that is the approach they have chosen to do. Let's see how they do.
Yeah, and with the lineup in general, we've had Exo who's got the first track on Zircon. Is it right?
Sorry, Zircon. Yes,
Zircon.
Yeah, it's also a question
Something like
with some of the difficult names that some play you might be right, but in the end it's now a 4 versus 3 situation as Rix gets a kill there on Xe, a 4 versus 3 in the advantage of the attacking team who is still trying to make that entry.
Yeah.
It's currently Rix still playing upstairs in the library, trying to hold back the defenders, attackers as long as possible. Still a strong position, but once he falls, I think the defenders will be up for a very tough challenge.
Yeah, and now you see a basic EWF gameplay. You've got dips with the Montagne approaches over the main stairs, to top library. That's the basic clearance of EWF in the first one on Chalet, basically. So they tried everything to clear it there. And yeah, Dipsy also got a kill here on Snowcito, but Rixek can get Mati here, so we have a 2 against 2 situation with Dex and Dipsy left, Montagne and Capitao against Mira and Wamai. Wamai, yeah, a little bit short on HP, but like I said, what I always like to say is a one-shot headshot game.
Yeah,
HP is not always the thing that matters.
No, indeed, that's very much true. So, yeah, but it's 2 versus 2 situation and 55 seconds remaining. There's still a lot of things can happen. Attackers are just taking their time, gathering information, trying to find out where the defenders are playing. Because that's, of course, one of the biggest worries, especially with Amai just trying to hold himself back in the basement. It will be very tricky for the attackers to make a proper approach onto the bomb sites, especially with the Amira inside of the closet, inside of pantry, a very strong position for her to be in. And so Amai just roaming around, just looking for those attackers. They will need to make a move. So Capitao, however, can be of very well support here. Just getting ready. Smoke canisters coming out. A bit of fire damage on the own player. But in the end, the multi is inside of side. Both players are inside of side, getting ready for the plant. But no, it's the mirror with the kill on Dex. And it's all comes to Dipsy. The Monty in the 1 versus 2 situation. Finds the mirror. It's a 1 versus now. But get damaged so much from above. It's the roaming Wamai who in the end finds the final kill. It's Rix. And therefore, the first round is going to Team LFO, the defending team, and putting the score on 0-1.
But in this first round, at least the last half a minute was to be a big misplay by EWave. I think they didn't even realize that the fire arrow was captured by the magnet system from the Wamai. Both dropped, both got a massive amount of damage from their own bow, from their own arrow. Yeah, and I mean, the LFO could recapture, retake the side with no problems, because yeah, EWave did some plays there that not even go in their side. So yeah, 1-0 LFO. I think it's a good start for the guys.
So excuse me, well, it's certainly a good start for LFO, the underdog team, the team that not so many people are having high expectations of, at least if we take a look at the prediction that we did on Twitter. But yeah, of course, they are a good team. They went, they made their way into the top 16 after the group stage, so they're still a part of the better half, or at least the better part of this competition, and they are here for a very good reason. But oh, damn, it's Seniho having a very different kind of plan here, finding Xe very early on with the spawn peak, with the frost gun in this case. It's the Ash already taken care of, and again, this is LFO starting with a very good start here, which has certainly helped him to potentially win this round. He's going for a run, and he finds one.
Oh my god, no! I can't. No, you're kidding.
A beautiful double kill run out there from the Warden, but then getting punished here by Dipsy. But still, his work has been done. He's made a very, very good play there, and brings us now to 2 versus 4 situation in the advantage of the LFO team.
I'm a little bit shocked right now, to be fair. I mean, they droned the garage downstairs and they overdroned Scrim there. So, no. I don't know what to say, to be fair.
Yeah, it's a bit of a surprising start here from the side of LFO, finding E-Wave very much off, how do you say it, very surprising them very well, and as a Frost finds another kill there on Dipsy. It's just coming down to refs. This round is not going to way of E-Wave. They have been surprised, they have been scared off quite a bit here, and they're putting themselves in a very difficult situation. Just refs in this 1 versus 4 situation with still half of the round remaining. So there's a good chance that he will be able to He will be able to do some damage, but clearly E-Wave has different plans. Likely this has to do with some kind of issue happening behind the scenes. I guess we're going to have a rehost. I'm reading something in the chat about potentially some skin issues. So just quickly going to jump back here to the caster cams. Let me see, where do I have it? There we go. So just quickly gonna resolve things here behind the scenes. As far as I'm concerned, I believe it is an 0-2 score, but it might just change here. As you can see right now, 0-2. I just put it right there, but we're just waiting for the moderators to make their call. And in the end, if indeed a forbidden skin was used, then we are potentially looking at a round replay in that case, and then I think it will be back at like a 0-1 score.
Yeah, that's right. To be fair, I didn't watch the skin if it really was a forbidden skin that got to play there, but yeah, that's a good thing. They don't lose the round. They have to replay that round in the first time. That's a good thing on the league right here. So yeah, let's have a look what will happen.
For what I'm reading so far, apparently one of the members of LFO apparently was playing one of the skins. It's still to be confirmed. It's still like proof is still collected at the moment. But if it turns out that indeed one of the LFO members did use a forbidden skin, well, that is their responsibility to turn those off and to follow those rules. So then the round would need to be replayed and this match would need to be rehosted. So we're just waiting at the moment for a call from the boards. But for now, we do have a bit of time to talk about those first two rounds, because what's going on with E-Wave?
Yeah, like I said, I'm a little bit shocked what happened there. The first round looked very good. They got two early kills with names. My God, with Exeter there. But after he's falling to the frost, the gameplay from E-Wave was a bit of lacking. Dipsy with the Montagne just entered the building, and the rest of the team needed some time to get a foot inside the game, or inside the building even. And in a 2-against-2 situation, like I said, the firebolt wasn't good. They burned themselves because it got hooked by the magnet system, and I think that's the problem why they lost the round there. However, the second round was a demolition derby from LFO. They clearly drowned the old garage downstairs and didn't saw the Wamai waiting there with a pre-placed C4 for a run out, and there he could get 2 clean kills. Yeah, I'm shocked. I mean, we need to wait if it's replay of the round, but yeah, E-Wave need to step up their gameplay, otherwise it will be an horrible gameplay for today.
Yeah, like indeed, like you're saying, whatever happens here, whatever the outcome of this protest is going to be, it's E-Wave needs to find a way to at least do better, because of course I don't think they're losing because of a certain skin right here. There's something else going on, and at least they're kind of getting like a technical timeout right now, which is also could potentially help in the favor here. They do have a bit of time to analyze what has been going wrong. So hopefully there will be a good moment here for them to actually just like reconnect as a team and hopefully do better. As I'm indeed now getting the confirmation that indeed an illegal skin was used, we actually need to do a full rehost here. So we're just quickly going to jump to a little break screen here, and once the match resumes, we'll be back. So see you guys in a bit.
See.
And we're back. After a relatively short break, we're back with, of course, the rehost, which just happened. In case you didn't catch what just happened, it was officially a 0-2 score for the side of LFO. But unfortunately, they used a forbidden skin, which E-Wave, of course, has every single right to make a protest against that, which it did. And for that reason, the second round, which was originally won by LFO, needs to be replayed. And therefore, we're back at an 0-1 score.
And I have a sound problem fixed. So yeah, score 0-1, same operator, same spot, everything the same like we saw before. But the thing is, can E-Wave come out with a better round this time? They clearly lost the first round here. No, they have the chance to retake their round and probably even go to a 1-1 split. So yeah, let's have a look at that one. I think we won't see an outrun from Scrim inside Old Garage again. That little highlight won't happen again.
Yeah, the surprises LFO had in petto are definitely exposed right now, so it will be a very bold move for them to attempt such a similar thing. But at the same time, who would expect them to even try it again? I mean, I have said these things about it before. For example, like Eagle Empire is one of those teams who actually is capable of rushing 2 rounds in a row. Like, who the hell even expects something like that? And that's exactly why something like that could potentially work. But so far, every E-Wave member luckily has been able to make it safely towards the bomb site. And this time, instead of actually getting first kills, he's actually the one with getting first kill, and he's taking out Cyclone, which was the one my.
Where did he get him? Axel with the second take of the round.
He's still in the window rappel, I believe. Yeah, he's in the window rappel. I think it was he's in the middle there. I guess it was a wallbang earlier, but yeah, indeed he found the second one. That's the mute of the board as well. A 5 versus 3 situation with still plenty of time remaining for the attacking team.
But right now we have we probably have the same start as in the last in the first round, 2 opening frags, but right now Matti with the nade catches Senyu, but Snows and Scrim can catch Matti and Axel. Dipsy with the kill on Scrim. Dipsy downed and finished here by Snows. 2v1 situation for E-Wave, and we have the view of Snows on the trophy stairs, aiming downstairs.
I'm not entirely sure where Refs is currently playing the sledge, but yeah, currently the bandit in a strong position. He does know that the bug is still below, but so is Refs. But the diffuser, that's a good thing. Snows knows exactly where the diffuser is located, so the attackers will either need to collect the diffuser or get the kill, and that's a tough position for them to be in. A little bit of damage there being done to the bandit by the underbarrel shotgun from the bug below, who was trying to create some verticality, but potentially there was also a drone placed somewhere, which was giving some information to the attacking team, which allowed them to pinpoint the position of the bandits. 50 seconds remaining, bandit in 2 versus 1, but yeah, the rest with the final kill, and E-Wave secures their first round and puts a score on 1-1. The rehost worked out for them.
Yeah. And they played very well this time. I mean, the start was awesome. They have a 5 against 2 situation. Shortly after, we got 2 fast reflex from LFO. I mean, the boys played very well, but they need to get the kills way faster, in my opinion. With that situations, even if we got it 1 or 2 rounds again, LFO is 1 or 2 men down. They need to get some opening frags. With that, they can. Yeah, I think with that they can get E-Wave in an unlikely position. But they need to step on Axel. He and Ash is, in my opinion, is a story of love.
Okay. Yeah, of course, you are the E-Wave professional in this case. I mean, I think of all the casters, you and potentially also Kelstern know E-Wave like no other on the board. So I'll take your word for that. But yeah, at least E-Wave has been able to do better. They have been able to work on their disastrous 2 first rounds.
Yeah,
and at least things are getting better. But hey, Team LFO is fighting back. They're not giving up. Just again, after E-Wave finally forgot about that second round, which was replayed in the end, where they got spawn-picked quite a bit and run-outs quite a bit. They just forgot about it. They just found their piece, but already getting punished right away. However, the Warden does get punished for it a little bit as well. He is getting damaged quite a bit already. But in the end, no, it's actually who falls to the side of the Frost. It's another kill coming from the side of LFO. And LFO, I mean, as good as they started the second round of this match, the one that we replayed, they're doing as well in the third round.
Yeah, but that's what I meant for LFO to step up their game. They need to be aware of all the players from E-Wave. And I mean, they've got Dipsy and Axel right out of the game, and we have Matti who's waiting outside the trophy window there, with Dex approaching over the west main territory. Yeah, I mean they are 3 to 5 right now. They just need to find a frag, a kill to get a foot in this round here. And we have Dex in the gunfight with Zircon, but Zircon comes out on top this time. Matti with the refrag 2 against 4. Matti finds
And-
Scrim here.
Yeah, 2 versus 3 now. Things are starting to look. It's a little bit more possible. What is possible for E-Wave, even though they're down 1 man compared to their opponents. But with 1 minute and 14 seconds, there is a decent bit of a time for them to still make things work. They have the Yana who can get some information. No drones available, however. But as Matti finds 1 kill, it's now 2 versus 2 situation, which makes things look way more possible for them. C4, however, comes out from Snows, finds a kill on Matti, leaving Refs all alone in this 1 versus 2 situation. His position is known. He finds Snows, however, does take him out, or at least he injures him. He's not fully out yet, but in his 1 versus 1 situation, it's the Wamai with the final kill, and he finds Refs, and it's around going to LFO, putting the score on 1-2.
And again, a very strong round from LFO. Oh no. Oh no.
Don't tell me there's another skin protest. Let me just quickly bring up my Discord here and see what is going on. Apparently it again has to do with a skin protest again, and since this is the second time this rule was broken by the side of LFO, let me just quickly jump to the screen here and put in the correct score. It actually means that a round is being forfeited by LFO in this case. So I'm not entirely sure exactly what the score is. If it's like the upcoming rounds, no, it's not the upcoming round that is forfeited. The previous round, which was won by LFO, is going to side of E-Wave. So the correct score that I should show right now on your screen is actually 2-1 in favor of E-Wave. 2 rounds won by E-Wave. Due to a protest, I mean, 1 round was won like fair and square, but yeah, 2 rounds on the side of E-Wave versus 1 for LFO, which brings us to another rehost. I hope this rehost is not going to take too long. Apparently, the players are still joining the lobby at the moment, so we're going to take at least 3 minutes at least, as that's the delay from our observer. But yeah, another rehost, which brings us to a little pause here. So just for a little break here, we're just going to jump off to a little waiting screen. But hopefully, I mean, the previous rehost was fairly quick. Let's hope this one will be even quicker. And hopefully we'll be back very soon with a 2-1 score in the favor of E-Wave. See you guys soon. And we're back for the 3rd time. Back with E-Wave versus LFO. And we're only going to start round 4 right now. As you can see, it's a 2-1 score. So just to give you a little recap of the recap, is that the first round was won by LFO. The second one was technically also won by Dennis Skin. They used his skin, which was not allowed, after which the second round was replayed and then won fair and square by E-Wave. Then LFO managed to win another round, but again they used a skin that was not allowed. And since that was the second offense, it means that E-Wave got the point instead. And for that reason, it's now 2-1.
Yeah, that's right. And as you can see right now, they checking Wix there. Checking the skin he's using.
Oh
So,
no, don't tell me he's using something that is not allowed.
That's the thing. I don't really know, but I mean he got covered by snows there from the drones. So let's wait what they will do with him when the round start. I mean the only possible thing is to team kill him to avoid.
Yeah, that's indeed what it is. I think that's the smart choice here.
Banger.
I mean, at least now they can play the round in a 5 versus 4 and still have a chance to win it. Because if they don't, then indeed E-Wave would have a fair opportunity to make another protest, and then they would get another round win. So at least it's not 2 versus 1, a 5 versus 4 situation.
But to be fair, they've just got a rehouse and they played the Forbidden Skin again on the same operator who was protested. But yeah, I don't know. Extra with the second track on Snow Stacks, catches Zircon on the run, and we've got a 5v4 situation. Scrim needs to return to the side to help his teammates. They are spotted by the Montagne and can step inside the spot. Matti with the frag on Janino and Dex with the final kill, and it's flawless.
Yeah, that
round
was
for E-Wave.
a very fast and clean round from E-Wave, which is, of course, gained them another point. A 3-1 score right now in the favor of E-Wave, after we should now go to the 5th round. 2 more rounds for LFO to play on the defense. I mean, if we look at the stats of ESA Cup, Shelly is slightly defensive favorite, and they have been doing well on the defense so far if they didn't actually play Forbidden Skins. So if they continue to play without Forbidden Skins and they actually win 2 rounds, I mean, there's a good chance that they will win 2 rounds. Then it would be a 3-3 split. But let's just hope that LFO finally has a hold on their skins, finally has it under control, and we'll just continue playing the way they have been playing, because then this match could become very, very interesting.
Yeah, that's right. And let's go in the next round. In the 5th round, yeah, I don't know what to say right now.
Well,
like
okay.
I said, I'm still a little bit shocked about what we
Yeah.
saw the first rounds.
Yeah.
I'm just having an eye on Snowsitu what skin he was playing there. If it's fair scrim with an interesting outrun there from the
Yeah, like LFO just playing so aggressive towards the openings of those rounds. So many times they have been attempting spawn peeks and runouts, and they have actually been fairly successful in these previous rounds. Just this time, it's E-Wave just getting away with a little scare there. Nothing too much, nothing happening towards them. Not even a single bit of damage being done. So at least for E-Wave, they're just getting away with a bit of scare there. So yeah, for now, 5 versus 5. I mean, the attackers are on the way towards the building, but it's really like all eyes are really focused on LFO from my side. I mean, they have been doing well as the defending team, and I'm very curious to see how they will do for these upcoming 2 rounds. Like I said, there's a decent chance they will be able to win some rounds and potentially turn things into 3-3 score. But this time it's Matti getting the first opening kill, taking out the first player on the side of LFO, and turning things into 5 versus 4 within the first minute.
I just want to say, but he needs to be safe there. But just at that moment, the outrun comes and he's getting killed. 3-2 situation right now. Matti, Exe, and Snows, as well as Zircon, are out of the game. With an main breach opened right now. Dipsy with the frag on Rick's tail with Revs, sneaking up to the office door. But no, decides to jump in and approaches to the half wall. And I probably think he will take the plant there. Dex with the frag on Jen, and Dipsy decides the round in favor of E-Wave. And we've got the 4-1 here.
Yeah, 4-1 score
4-1.
indeed. So yeah, 4-1 score indeed. So the best LFO can do at this moment is to still turn things into a 4-2 score. But of course, E-Wave is looking to win 1 more offensive round, like they just did for the previous 2 rounds, and potentially they could even turn it into a 5-1, which will be a very, very strong split, especially given the fact that they will go to the defense right after this round, and given the fact that the defensive side should technically be in the favor. Even though it hasn't been the case for this match so far. I mean, yeah, forget about what happened, but yeah, so far that offensive side doing very well. Yeah, this final round could decide everything. I mean, if LFO can still get 1 round, they will be up for a very big challenge once they go to the offensive side. But it's still the best they can make it. And hopefully for them there will be some opportunities then. Because I would love this match to take a little bit longer. Please without Rios. That's not the way I meant for the match to take longer, but by actual proper gameplay. And I would like a very, very tense and close match.
Yeah, that's right. I mean, we've got a long match till now. We are in this game since, likely 40 minutes right now. And we are just now in the 6th round. Ooh, Exe with the opening frag can get Scrim there, who's also tried spawn pick or doing a run out. Zircon here with the reflag and little T-Mag. Yeah, I mean, I can understand that the LFO guys are a little bit mad for the 2 protests. They are, I mean, who won't? But like I said before, it's their own fault that they even got protested. So they need to make the best out of that situation. 4 against 4, Legion and Whitlock out of the mix to... Oh no, never mind. Warden and Whitlock out of the mix, so...
Yeah, indeed. There's one casualty on each side. So it's a 4 versus 4 situation. The Legion getting damaged a little bit there, but still being inside of in the match, still being alive. And there's still 2 minutes remaining. There's plenty of time for the attacking team to still make an entry. They are looking for the first win, but there is a few defenders trying to hold them back as long as possible. However, Revs does manage to make things a little bit easier as he finds one more player. It's now a 4 versus 3 situation with only the Legion left standing on the top floor, I believe. At least I'm not entirely sure where the Mozzie is. Yeah, he seems to be towards Mud or somewhere on bicycle, but the Legion is the only left standing on the top floor. Yinka that is coming out potentially to flush out the Legion. The Legion will be in a very tough position, but the Yinka that are coming out on side as well. We might see an execution here. Flashbangs coming out, players getting flash as well. Ying hopping in. The
No,
he doesn't know.
No.
When the flash works out, but Rest still manages to get the kill there on the Mozzie, saves his home life.
Wow.
And as the final members, Dex and Revs get the final 2 kills on the final LFO members. It's another round going to the side of E-Wave. And with a 5-1 score, we'll be going to the Rolls Hub, where E-Wave now will need to be playing as the defending team and LFO as the offensive team.
Yeah, and safe to say, a 5-1 wall swap isn't what we both expected for this match.
Yeah.
Not even after the start. Like you said, without the quarters, without the rounds replayed, it would be an 3-3 at least.
Yeah.
So I'm all up to what LFO can bring on the board in the attack right now. But to be fair, I'm feeling a bit bad for the guys. They started so damn good, and yeah, right now we have a world swap of 5-1, and
yeah, because of this,
it's hard.
LFO find himself in an extremely difficult situation. I mean, E-Wave did manage to win quite a bit of attacking rounds as well, so there is a good chance that LFO will do the same. But I can also imagine that their momentum, their mood, their passion has kind of been broken by how this match has been playing out for them.
Yeah.
And, yeah, it could be all over for them already before we even know it. But we'll see. They have a few more rounds to play. At least 2 more rounds remaining, as that is the amount of rounds that E-Wave needs to end this match in their favor with 7-1 score. So they get at least 2 more rounds, and we'll see in which favor or to which side they will be going. Because, of course, the losing team of this match will end up going to the round 3 low matches, which are also the elimination matches. So that's a place where you don't want to be in, because you will be on the 2 loss counts, meaning you will be in the elimination matches for the remainder of this Swiss bracket, as long as you at least win those elimination matches. So it's not a good position to be in, and that's something that both of these teams like to avoid. Well, something that E-Wave likes to avoid as well is indeed losing this match, and by getting those 2 opening kills, both Ricks and Snows off the boards, they're starting out very well and turning this into 5-3.
And I mean, they got a great start. They got Diana and they got the Ash out of the mix right now. 2 nades. And the rounds that will have no impact on that match right now. Janino just found the Wamai there in the trophy area. And also Dipsy dies to Jen. So good recap from LFO. Revs finds Zircon. It's just a round who mainly plays in the trophy area. They're just shooting all they have to one another just right there. And Scream interesting just jumps in the piano room. I mean, we don't saw if he's drowned there, but it's an
Ooh, that's a nice headshot there going to the side of Dex. Dex getting taken out. It's all coming out of rest, but he is playing as the Echo. He potentially still has some drones intact. I mean, I see one of his teammates at least spectating 1 drone, so he at least has 1 of those. So there will be an opportunity for him to actually gain some information, but also disrupt the plans potentially. But at the same time, his position is now known. The 2 attackers know where he is, and they will know what to do in order to stop him and take him out. At the same time, there's also good potential here for them to go for plants, because they have the OSA shields. There's deployable shields left from the defensive team. So they're basically just setting up to go for an execute here. And I think very soon, yeah, indeed, the OSA will go for the plant here. Echo Drone getting taken out. He needs to go for the gun now. It's a 1 versus 2 situation. Echo needs to find 2 players. As the diffuser goes down, the time starts ticking against his favor, but he finds 1. It's all coming down to the OSA. The OSA needs to be taken out, and he does find the OSA. Just so much damage, but unfortunately, it's the OSA getting the final kill. Moving around, will be going to the defensive team of LFO, and therefore putting the score on 5-2. LFO is fighting back.
And to be fair, they played very well. Even with the Echo drones, they just shot the first or the second one. They spotted it and got it out there, so it had no impact for that round. Strong played. I mean, like I said, 2 against 1 situation for them, but an Echo can deny many seconds for them. But yeah, they played it well. So only 3 rounds left to catch up to the EWF score, and they will play the Dining Kitchen side again.
Indeed, going back to the same side, a very understandable choice. I mean, EWave did get very close in the end. Just lost by a hair. It ended by a 1 versus 1 situation where almost the OSA, who was the last one standing in the post-play situation, got taken out. So almost EWave would have been able to go for the defuse, but just by a little hair, he didn't get the kill. And yeah, ended up losing the round. So going for the same bomb site is very understandable. With just little improvements, they might just be able to be victorious this time around. So we'll see how they will do. But at the same time, also LFO did get a little taste of the defensive setup, and they know how to counter it.
And now it's interesting to see if they play the same strategy as the round before. Will they play to the sides of Trophy there? Actually, with the first hits, I think he just peeked Mudroom or the games area. And it's Matti who falls to Wigstaff in library with the opening frag. And no, LFO can enter the building. You've got Scrim right there, who is already inside bar games. Dipsy with the refrag to Circon, and Exe still downed.
Yeah, LFO in a very good position here. Technically, a 4 versus 4, but with 2 players injured, this is a 2 versus 4 in terms of people's left standing. Dex, however, managed to work things a little bit in their favor by taking out Scrim. It's at least a 3 versus 3 now, as also he managed to go for a revive. So, but in the end, he gets taken out. Dex losing his life to Rix here. The Snow's also getting a bit of trouble. Still finding the kill on Dipsy. It's all coming down to refs in this 1 versus 3, as Exe also gets finished. And with this 1 versus 3, it's all coming down to the Echo once more. But this time he's finding himself in a much more difficult position. Last time it was a 1 versus 2. Now it's a 1 versus 3. Will he be able to do it? He still has Echo drones, which he could use in his advantage, and will allow his team to find some information. And as he finds the Yana, it's now 1 versus 2, which makes it even more possible. His position is known, however. He did get damaged quite a bit, but so is Snow. Snow is extremely low in HP. Could easily be taken out by 1 bullet from the Echo. But as the attackers are now going down towards the bomb site, they will be setting themselves up for the executes. But the Echo drone. What's going to happen, Suki?
What?
What will happen here? The Echo,
I'm not sure, to be fair. He tried to play again with his drone. And you've got another one on the...
Will he be on time, though?
No! Great work from Snows there. Great work from Snows. Denied the drone just in time. And then the dropping waves got killed there with... Yeah, with a great standing here. 5-3 situation.
Yeah, LFO just very much fighting back after their disastrous half. They are fighting back. They, of course, went to the Ross up with a 5-1 score, but have been able to close it down to a 5-3, only putting themselves 2 points behind on their opponents. This has increased their chances significantly to still be able to win this match, or at least bring it to overtime. We'll see how they do. They will now, EWave will now go to a different bomb site, as the kitchen dining didn't go into their favor. This will now be going to bar games. We'll see how they will do there.
I mean, it's the only right decision not to play kitchen dining again. It went out very badly for EWF the second time in a row. So they changed it right here with the lineup they are playing. Yeah, like I said in round 1, for LFO. It's a classic lineup. You've got Revs with the Frost, the Shield for top blue, the Goyo as an entry deny probably, Mati with the Wamai. I think they probably thinking that LFO is playing a Ying, and you have Exe playing in the library corner and probably wants to catch as many time he's available to.
Yeah, indeed. And for now, attackers just trying to find a way towards the building. Again, going for the top floor clear, which we see most teams do in this case for this kind of bomb site, as it's very crucial. Because, of course, as long as the top floor is in the hands of the defending team, they can defend the top floor, or at least the bomb site from above. But at the same time, if it's in the hand of the attacking team, they can make it extremely difficult for the defensive team to play on site. So therefore, this top floor is crucial for both sides to have control over, and for the defending team. The target will be to hold as long as they can, try to lose as little people as they can, take out as many attackers as they can, and fall back as late as they can. So they waste a plenty amount of time and make their defense on the actual bomb site even simpler.
But for now, the entry from XX. Oh my god, no. How does something like that is working? Sometimes I don't get it, to be fair.
Sometimes they are the most unexpected things that work the best, and that's in this case actually something that actually is proving in this case. He finds the first kill, takes out the Ash, which is a huge kill for him. At least one less play on his opponent team. On the attacking team, bringing us to 5 versus 4. 1 minute and 20 seconds. Attackers still need to take quite a bit of control. They haven't got proper control over the north, over the southwestern side of the map. They still need to get control over the library, where only the castle is left standing. But once they clear him out, they will have control and will be able to contest the bomb site quite a bit. But it actually gets a kill on the termite as well. Things are just falling apart for the attacking team. Snow's falling as well to the side of Refs, and now it's a 5 versus 2.
But LFO can recap the situation with 2 strong frags here, but I think they're not. Oh no, they weren't aware of Exe in top library.
Senio with a huge triple kill, or at least a huge double kill in this case, bringing him to his 3rd kill. It's all Refs. He's the only one left standing, but gets found as well. It's the attacking side winning the round here, completely unexpected. A 3 versus 1, just completely out of nowhere, going to the underdog. LFO adding 1 more round to their score, and now with a 5-4 after this very unexpected clutch, LFO finds himself only 1 point behind on E-Wave. What happened? What happened, Stucky?
No, I'm shocked. But it's but fair to say, it's the gameplay of LFO we saw in the first rounds before they've got protested, logically. But they are playing very good Siege, and you have still got problems to carry rounds to an end. I mean, it was a 5 against 2 situation, and they are played very aggressive. I mean, why push upstairs? Why confirm the frag? Why don't you just wait and let LFO step in, give them some space? They can do nothing without entering the bomb site. But EWF gave them the chance to confirm kills, retake the round, and in the end, even gave them the round. So I don't know what to say. I'm still shocked, just like in the start, just like in the
very shocking match, starting very shockingly, but even getting played out shockingly. I mean, we went to the roster with a 5-1 score, with a 5-1 split, but LFO just refusing to give up, winning 3 offensive rounds in a row on a map that is mostly defensive favored. And now putting us in a 5-4 score. They just need 1 more round to equalize things and bring us to a 5-5, which will be a beautiful score for this match. But at the same time, E-Wave still on a good track. They only need 1 more point to bring themselves to the match point. And with them still playing on the defense, we'll see how they do.
Yeah. have to say, see what they do. It's the same spot as in the last round. Draft with the opening here. Janino is out of the mix. The guy who clutched the previous round, and Wixtail with the Ferromati draws things out here. 4 against 4. Exe again in library. With the peak against Zircon. Guts taken out here. No, oh.
A very stubborn stand down there for Xe in the end, losing his life, but then also the Termite getting one more kill. It's a 2 versus 4, but Dex is getting injured. He's laying on the floor. It's all coming down to Dipsy unless he will be able to save his teammate, but his teammate is laying on the floor upstairs. Very unlikely that the castle will be able to be revived. So technically Dipsy is on his own. He's being hunted, finds one that's sick off the board. Still 1 versus 3. A player's right in front of him. He finds him a bit late, but gets a kill.
No,
please.
He's
Injured by the frost trap, so it's all coming down to the slash. Is this the round that LFO's throwing? Yes.
Max, I'm offline. I can't watch this anymore.
In a similar way that E-Wave kind of threw their previous round, is now LFO just throwing a 1 versus 4, 1 versus 5. What even was it? I'm not even sure anymore, but either way, in a very mysterious way, E-Wave manages to win the round here.
It probably was a 4 against 1 situation for
I
LFO
guess
here,
so.
because 1 was down, so yeah. 1 player alive on the sides of E-Wave, and yeah, they clutch it because it's again a Frosttrap who clears a 2v1 situation into a 1v1. And no. I mean, it's good. The last one should have gone to E-Wave. This one should have gone to LFO. Both teams trolled a little bit, to be fair. But I don't know what to say. Yeah. I'm done. I'm already done for tonight.
Yeah, it took E-Wave 4 defensive rounds to finally be able to win 1. So at least the momentum of the side of LFO is broken, and hopefully for E-Wave, they're able to build up and further on it, and we'll be able to win another defensive round right here, where they're now going to the basement. But at the same time, LFO only lost 1 offensive round so far, and there's a good chance they will be able to retake things and just, reset, do better. And so there's still a very good chance for LFO to also win some rounds here and to make this match even tenser than it already is. Potentially the last round, however, right now. And as the Ash, okay, it's... Yeah, I was about to say that. As the Ash already loses half her HP, it will get tricky for her, but no, she finds Mati. The spawn peeking Tachenka. Who expects that? No one. But in the end, Tachenka gets taken out, and it's 4 versus 5 from the very beginning.
But let's ask me a question. Is it just me, or do you also think that both teams are playing way too aggressive?
Yes, and it's sometimes it's working really well for them, but sometimes, I mean, we have seen, for example, Xe. Talking about Xe, he's getting taken out, and there's also Dipsy losing his life. Very aggressive plays here from both sides, but for this round, it's clearly not working in the way of E-Wave, as then also Dex loses his life, and now it's all coming down to refs. The last man standing in a 1 versus 4 position. His location is known, but we have seen it before, a 1 versus 4 getting thrown by a team, but this time it's LFO securing the round in their favor, putting this match onto a 6-5 score. Still match point for E-Wave, but it will only take LFO to win 1 more round to bring this match to a 6-6 and bring this match to overtime. I think this is safe to say the craziest match we have had in stage 2.
Absolutely. I mean, I cast many matches, not even here, and I see many matches, but I never ever had a match where I'm really speechless.
Yeah.
I don't know what to say here, because both teams are doing things I didn't saw in a bit. So yeah, I mean, it's a match where we probably see an overtime, and it would be a deserved overtime.
Yeah, I mean, given the fact that LFO has won 4 defensive rounds so far, they are looking to add a 5th. It would actually be in like a same amount of round wins on each side. I mean, E-Wave in the end won 5 offensive rounds as well, and only 1 defensive round so far. So there's a good chance that it will be indeed a 6-6 score, with both teams doing just as well on either side, or at least doing best on attack and not as good on defense. This round will decide the fate. Will we end the match right here, and will E-Wave take the win, or will we go to overtime, and will we suffer for 3 more rounds? And, well, Xe is the first to go. Aggressiveness just going on. There's no stopping it. It just keeps on going. And actually, is the first one to fall for it and gets taken out. And again, a 4 versus 5 in the favor of LFO.
And I just want to say in this situation, it was the 9th round. We've got a frag in the first 10 seconds of the round.
Yeah.
No.
Well, the good thing is that also here the side of LFO is already opening the garage fairly early on, which is a good thing. Very well time management here, which will make the offense for them a little bit more easy and make it more difficult for the defenders to play safely on sites. Assumingly, attackers are also approaching from a different area. I mean, we see a Jackal in play who is likely gathering information as we speak. And also we can see the Yana in the gunfight and getting damaged quite a bit. But here's Dipsy finding the Jackal. That's the Jackal off the board. One less attacker to worry about. Also, the Yana getting in more trouble. Trying to find the gunfight here against Dipsy. But running away and avoiding the C4 in this case. Still for the 4 versus 4. But the gunfights, at least the hunting, hasn't stopped.
No, it hasn't stopped. But to be fair, Dipsy plays very secure here. But Rixie can see the head of Dipsy, but can't confirm the kill right now with Dipsy moving. But he got red pinged right there, and so C2 with the wallbang to get him out of that round. Dex also down right now.
Oh. Yep. The overtime is starting to look more and more likely. 2 versus 3. It could still go either way, but with Snow's already being inside, finding one. Snow's risked with the kill, finding one, but Rest also finding one. It's a 1 versus 1 situation. As he finds another one, is Rick's getting taken out. A 1 versus 1 right here between Refs and Snow will be the victorious one. I mean, Snow's full HP. Refs has only lost a little bit of HP. There's no intel at the moment. They just need to find each other. There's a bulletproof cam on side, so the position of Snow's is very well. No, it's Refs with the final kill, securing the match. Securing this round for E-Wave, and with a 7-5 score, a hard-fought victory here for E-Wave. They are the team that's victorious.
And to be fair, it's better for them. Like you said before, they protested 2 rounds, and they had struggling gameplay the whole game along. They have had a 5-1 wall swap, but they tried to recover, and they are recovered. But it's the game was not good in my opinion. It was a nice game that we saw, but it wasn't the best both teams could show. I mean, from 12 rounds, 9 spawn peaks are successful, or at least successful for the attackers, as they can retake the spawn peak. But
players just playing way too aggressive in general. Like we saw it from both sides, like just picking things you shouldn't pick, crossing very dangerous corridors, firing bullets, missing them, and just continually firing the same position. Of course, your position is then known, and you will be taken out. And we have seen it happen so many times. Well, either way, this match has finally come to an end. It's E-Wave, the team that's going to be victorious in this case. And we do have a bit of time to catch up. We're about 20 minutes late due to the things that have been happening during this match. So we're just quickly going to jump to a break screen here. And hopefully we will be back very soon with the final match for today, which is going to be Empire versus Legacy by Avenger. So stay tight. Enjoy a little highlight video from stage 1. I'll be back soon. Bye-bye.
See ya.
Play there.
And welcome back, everyone. After a little break here, we're back for our final match. It's still me, Bozamax, and Stuki, and we're here to play or to watch one final match together with you guys, which is going to be Empire versus Avenger Legacy.
Avenger Legacy, that's right. The UK team from Avenger Gaming. And what do you think about that match? Do you have a favorite for today for the gameplay, or
I mean, we do know Empire a little bit better than we do know Avenger. I mean, Empire has been in the previous season of ESA Cup as well, where they got, I believe, till the second round of the lower bracket of the playoffs. So they are not the worst team. I mean, they were previously known. Was it Maniac Suiciders?
Yes, that's right.
Yeah, Maniac Suiciders. Right. Yeah. So they have been a good team. They have proved themselves to do fairly well. Also, the group stage, I think they came out around 8th or 9th, maybe, or 10th. So they have been doing fairly well in the group stage as well. I'm very curious how they will do. While Avenger Legacy, know them a little bit less, but they have proven to be a pretty good team as well. So I think this could potentially become a very close matchup. What do you think?
Yeah, that's right. Like I said before, the team from Empire Gaming, I also know the boys a little bit better, but I think they can show up. They can play very, very good Siege. The thing with AVR is I know some of the players, but yeah, it's a new formed team
Right.
before the ESA. But yeah, they can play very good Siege. AVR
Okay.
just won a cup I've organized in, let me think about it, around Easter time.
Okay.
They won that cup, but to be fair, it was an secure area cup. But
Okay.
yeah,
Okay.
they can play very
Yeah.
good Siege.
Okay. Well, talking about the teams, let's just quickly bring up the
Yeah.
team stats in this case. So we got first team A, that's Team Empire Esports. Again, these stats are from ESA Cup Season 6 only, where they have won 25% out of their matches that they actually played. So that's not too great, but I mean, we have seen worse within this competition. The most
true.
banned operators are Nuck and Soulless. Well, no, nothing too surprising there. I mean, those are the most banned operators in general anyway. But then the best map is Clubhouse, and the worst map is Villa. So I'm very curious how that will play out. Then on the other side, we have Team Avenger. Stucky. Oh, sorry, Stucky, excuse me. Yeah, Stucky, I'm saying correct. Yeah. Wow, sorry, I'm just confused.
Yeah. You said correct, mainly. But yeah, AVR 30. My God, 33% win rate. Most banned operators with Jekyll and Myra, the both Spanish-based ops. In my opinion, both strong operators.
Yeah.
Best map is Border map.
Border,
I
yeah.
don't see often there. And the
Yeah.
worst map is Oregon in this case here.
Yeah. So this is sorry, yeah.
No.
Okay.
Please move on.
So just a slight bit better win rate there on the side of Avenger, but still very close. So I'm hoping for a very close match. And talking about how close this match is expected to be, let's just quickly bring up our community prediction in this case. And
It's
a
close.
close
Whoa,
match we're
okay.
in for sure. A 52% for Empire versus a 48% there for Avengers. So it's a very, very close vote. Potentially just one more vote for Empire there. It must be a very close vote here. But I hope the community is right. I am excited for a close match. I would like a close match. I mean, we are like at stage 2. The teams have been like the lesser performing teams have been filtered out, and we're just left with the best teams really. And yeah, this is the matches you're expecting in this case. I mean, the teams should be well matched, way better, and especially as we're getting now in round 2 of the Swiss brackets. Yeah, like the teams kind of are match made based on their performance, and yeah, this close match is exactly what I've been looking for.
Yeah, that's right, and hopefully we can see that. Like you said, the West teams are filtered out right now, and to be fair, we are a little bit forward in the stage 2, so 1-0, 1-1, 0-2. The teams who play against each other right now are at what just be on the same level, and that's the case. I think Avenger Gaming is with the Minions the last remaining Xbox team.
If
I'm right with that, I mean, it doesn't even matter.
Yeah,
you
think Minions now has one PlayStation member, I believe.
Okay, mainly Xbox team.
Oh, mainly. Okay,
something like that. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, but yeah, let's see what they can bring to the table. And I think
the map ends.
Yeah.
Let's just quickly check out which map we're actually going to be playing earlier. Okay, right now it's actually loading in properly. Earlier we were having some issues where it was not showing the band from the right team. But in this case, it's working properly. And it is going to be Villa. And if I actually remember correctly, it was one of the worst maps of one of the two teams. Yes, Empire. It's That's Empire's worst team. And I mean, they were the first team to start bans. So they left the pool open with Chalet and Villa still in the pool. They could have banned Villa instead of Bank there, but maybe Bank is an even worse map for them. Who knows? but at least eventually, like I said, managed to make use of it and has Villa now locked in. But at the same time, like I said, the stats are from season 6 only of ESA, so they're also at the same time a bit limited. Maybe Avenger had just a bad day. Maybe they only played it once. I'm not 100% sure. I could actually bring it up fairly easily here. But maybe the statistics can be improved easily by just winning it one time today.
But to be fair, I'm hyped to see Villa, and we are knowing already that Villa will not be in the competitive map pool from the next stage onwards, or like the next Pro League stage onwards. In the final stage of ESA, the map pool will remain the same as of right now, if I'm right.
Sorry?
The map pool right now will stay the same for the finals. Is that right?
Yeah, for the remainder of the season, ESA
okay.
will follow Ubisoft like in the map pool. Like as long as because I think the map pool will take effect
2 changes
in September or so, I think. That's when the next.
Yeah, that's right. 1st of September.
Yeah, so there's still a bit of time remaining, and that's also
Yes,
the moment that
that's
ESA will make those kind of changes. And as
Okay.
this season of ESA will likely end around the time, they will probably stay with this map pool. And
Yeah,
for future
that's
season,
genau.
that's when you will see the new map
Yes.
pool for sure.
So
yeah.
next season 7 of ESA, we will have a new map pool. So yeah, like I said, I'm hyped up to see Villa again, because the time remaining to cast this map runs out. To be fair, I'm a little sad that we won't see Villa in the next Pro League stage or in the next map stage. So
yeah, it's surely a map that I've been enjoying quite a lot.
Yeah.
Maps that I have been enjoying a lot less, for example, would have been Oregon. So I wouldn't have been sad if Oregon would have been left in map pool in
That's
the
right.
end. But Siege Ubisoft has different plans clearly. I'm also just quickly bringing up the stats like that we actually use for those team stat pictures, and I'm actually seeing a little issue there. In the end, Empire did play Villa once with an ESA Cup, with only with a round difference of only 1 round, so -1. So they played the map and they only lost with 1 round difference. So either like a 5. Not a 5-7. It must have been overtime then. So they must have lost with a 7-8. So it's actually not a terrible map for Empire in this case.
Yeah, but that's what you said before. It's only off the ESA stage, or season 6. So yeah, not even every map is showed in this vote, because I mean, let's think about, maybe they won't even never ever played Border, so Border isn't even shown in this.
Correct. So in this case, we shouldn't call it their worst map, but we should call it their least good map in this case, or least good map of the ones they played. But that's at least one important thing to know in this case. For now, we're just waiting for the teams to get ready. Apparently, the lobby is still being prepared, so hopefully we can start soon. But this also gives us a little moment to actually do some some announcements, or at least like an announcement, like to bring a message to our viewers. I want to say the ESA is still actually looking to expand its production team. Currently, in terms of castles, we are actually doing very, very well. We have a nice board of castles, but we could still use some extra producers, observers, and even some behind-the-scene analysts. So what we're looking for a producer, we're actually looking for someone with a proper PC who can actually do some streams and proper internet, of course. And if you don't have any experience, of course, we can easily help you out on how to set up the stream and everything. We'll gladly teach you, but we could use one more producer to just make things a little bit more easy for us. The same goes for observers. For observers, we would like a person who can actually provide some nice gameplay to us. Ideally, this will be a person with a capture card, but it's not entirely necessary, as also the console has a beautiful feature where we can stream to YouTube as a private stream, and this can then be picked up by our casters and producer. So technically, you don't per se even need a capture card to observe for ESA, but it would still be a little plus. And then for the behind-the-scene analysts, you have seen them before. Like in the beginning of the season, we were doing like some player stats where you could see like their costs and their like some of the stats. And unfortunately, we have just not been able to keep up with the many matches that we had. So we're actually looking for an additional person to help out Musa, who's been doing the stats for us. So if you're actually interested in doing stats or help us out with any of the other things, even if you don't know how to do it, we'll gladly teach you. We could use some extra people. So if you're interested, just DM me or something. So yeah, that's what I wanted to say. A nice little message here. But yeah, ESA is always looking for extra people. We would love to expand our boards. And I guess ESA is also a very fun place to be in, right, Stucky?
That's absolutely, that's right. I mean, even I am here, except my English is very, very bad. So yeah, I try my best. The boys are helping where they can and showing that the ESA is one big family. So take a chance, join us, and be a part of it.
Well, indeed. And as I'm just unfortunately got a little lesser good message, the lobby still is not able to be started. Apparently, it needs to be recreated. Even so, we're looking at least a 3 to 5 minute ish delay here. So we're just quickly gonna jump to a little waiting screen, but then hopefully we'll be back very soon. So just grab a drink, go to the toilet, and in about 5 minutes, I guess 3 to 5 minutes, we'll be back with this final match for today. So yeah, see you guys soon. Bye bye. And there we are. After a way too long break between the two matches, we're finally starting with this final match for today. The final match of the second week of Stage 2. So yeah, I hope no one fell asleep during this time. I hope everyone is still awake. Are you still awake, Stucky?
Mainly, yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm hyped. But I'm hyped up for that game. To be fair, yeah. Like I said, we just waited way too long to start that game, but. Yeah, let's look in the operator bands. We've got Nurk. It's accurate, basic bands. Let me guess, we see a Jackal right now.
I mean, there's been a bit of time since we looked at the stats, but yeah, in the end, these are both the most bad operators by each team. Most bad operator from Avenger was the Jackal. And then
come
Solus.
on, Max. Quick guess. We see Myra and Solus.
If it's Subsamira, then we have been doing excellent work on our statistics, and these teams are very, very basic, you could say, or at least very. Okay, well, there's one.
Okay, but to be fair, I'm a little bit shocked that AVR banned Solus and not Empire.
Yeah.
Because, like, I don't think that Empire will ban Mira in this situation. Because Anvilla and Mira ban is, let's say, meh. And yeah, like I thought, it's an Zami out of the mix here. So, yeah, but hey, let's say 3 out of 4 correct picks.
Yeah, indeed, 3 out of 4 were correct. I mean, they were kind of predictable. Also, with the what are those cats? Have I missed something?
It's the new Pro League sets. It's the card background from Sandbox Gaming. Yes, it's an absolute banger.
Wow.
Sandbox Pro.
I missed something then.
Yeah, it's a new Pro League card background from Sandbox.
Oh my god, that must be the best background ever.
Absolutely mega.
Take my money, Ubisoft. Let's go. Okay, well, that's a cool one. Is it even like photo quality? It didn't look animated, right? Like it actually looked.
No, it's photo quality. That's right.
Actually, photo. That must be the first photo quality then.
In the middle of the two cats is basically the
photorealistic. Yeah.
That's right.
Well, that's cool. Wow, very, very exciting.
I just saw this picture yesterday, and I just thought, nah, you're kidding. But awesome, I like it.
Yeah,
it's something else.
It's seriously something else. Well, that's enough about Cat's backgrounds. We have a beautiful match, or at least hopefully a beautiful match coming up right here, because it's Empire versus AVR Legacy, with Empire on the defensive side and AVR Legacy on the offensive side. If you guys remember, the prediction was extremely close between these two teams, and also the stats in terms of win rates are fairly close together as well. So we're in, hopefully, for a very close match. We had to wait long enough for it, so let's just hope that we're actually going to get worse for our waiting time and get a lot of exciting gameplay here.
And let's have a short look on the lineup, or on the gameplay EG is playing there. They're playing it very compacted, no aggressive roamers, except Sanity with the Valkyrie in the kitchen side. And I don't think AVR will hunt. No, I don't think AVR will hunt Sanity out there.
It's a bit of a... Sorry?
Yeah, they're just playing the basics here, top floor 90s and...
Ooh.
in there. Nikon with the opening.
Yeah,
Gets-
likely.
Oh no! Oh no! No! Oh God! No!
Valkyrie Cam so far proving to be very useful there on the side of Empire. I mean, the first kill there on the floor, I think it has to do with the Valkyrie Cam. And yeah, just things falling apart right here for the Legacy, for Avenger, as they have already lost 4 members within the first half of the round. And also the Ace did lose quite a bit of damage as well. His position is known. It looks very, very bad for him in this position. A 5 versus 1. All of the eyes of the defensive sides are pointed towards him, and he might be able to pick up a few kills. No, he doesn't. The first round goes flawless to the side of Empire.
Wow.
What a way to start the game.
Yeah, that's right. And like you said, the Valkyrie was perfect. The C4 could have killed 2 people, but with that, yeah, flawless round for the start here. There are worse ways to start a game on Villa. So let's have a look what they can keep up to in the next round. They choose to go to kitchen dining. No aviator games. Interesting for myself.
Yeah, I mean, Villa is one of those maps with kind of 3 proper bomb sites that you usually tend to be being played. The living room / library bomb site is one you rarely see. It is playable, and whenever it comes out, it sometimes tends to be successful. But yeah, it's like just one of the bomb sites that gets avoided so many times. So at the same time, teams not really properly getting any experience on it, unless they practice it like in training sessions or even scrims.
Yeah.
Besides that, you do not tend to see the bomb site at all. So kind of 3 ones to pick from. And yeah, I mean, they're going for kitchen dining first. You need to go there anyway at one point, at least as long as you're doing well. So why not go there for the second round?
Yeah, that's right. And I think let's have a look what we are witnessing here. First goes with a cheeky spawn peek here. Can't find anyone, and now here's the shots from the balcony. And can deny at least 1 drone here. But yeah, he's spotted and he returns to the landing with. Oh no, 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 no,
Oh.
no. 7! Good night.
7 and indeed being put to sleep right there. Beautiful opening kill there from Empire, which again puts him like in a little head start here for the second round of this match. Moore's playing very aggressive. Yes, yeah, Moore's just looking for information with his pulse scatter. Potentially he could go for spawn peek, or at least from peek from the art studio, but at the same time, Buck Manny is very much aware of the threat, is keeping an eye on it. When yeah, nothing has happened and he is now falling off. Attackers getting the first bit of control over the top floor, making the first verticals, making it a bit difficult for the defenders to play on site. And Forest Ghost is the first one to fall on the defensive side. That's the Thunderbird of the boards, where most of the activity was already placed anyway, so it's not that big of a loss at all.
Ah, that's right. And Manny just avoids the C4 wide. No, but the second connects. Sanity with the frag, with the kill. Can bomb the bug away right now. So
Yes.
4 against 3 situation. And with the opening frag on the Docker AB, I think 7 wanted to bring out the call there to get some intel for his mates. Sometimes Siege is all about timing.
Timing is indeed a thing of the essence here. I mean, you get only 3 minutes. You already spent about half a minute to usually approach a building, or at least make an entry, and then there's only little time remaining. So time waste is a very important thing for the defensive side, and they have been doing well so far. There's 1 minute remaining, and they find themselves in the 4 versus 3, with Pulse still being in play, with the C4 continuously finding information. And it's also then here the Yana getting injured from an explosion from below. I'm not even sure who that was, who still had the C4 in the pockets. But the defenders are doing very well on holding back the attackers of Legacy.
I think I think she nailed herself. I think she nailed herself. Yeah, because no context and the C4 from Moritz is still there, and Santi as well as Snacks just wasted the C4s for the bug. So yeah. Anyways, Brisk right now with the frag on Moritz, and I think it was the Pulse, but Sanity clears the mess up, and it's the second round for Empire. T-0 after 2 rounds.
Yeah, Empire, you're starting out well. I mean, yeah, just getting those first rounds on the boards. Let me just quickly bring up the map stats here for Villa. I mean, if we take a look at Villa for ESA Cup ESA Cup specifically is a 61% defensive win rate, which is quite a big of a difference compared to the 39% on the attack. So technically, Empire should be in advantage here, and it's not too crazy, not too surprising for them to get this first two opening rounds, but at least they have those secured. The question is, how will they do for the remainder of this round? It will be desirable for Legacy Avenger at least to get maybe, let's say, 2 rounds out of this first half, so they can start with 2 rounds and go to the defense with that later on. And from a 4-2 score, they can easily come back to playing as a defensive team. But of course, they will love to get even more rounds. Same goes for Empire. 4 is kind of the bare minimum they need to get in this case, and they already secured the first 2, which is a good thing for them.
Yeah, that's right. And to be fair, the gameplay from AVR doesn't looking too strong for the first 2 rounds. I mean, yeah, you've got Brisk who played well in the last round, but they only got 3 kills in 2 rounds, and all of them are, like I said, on Brisk. So the rest of the team need to find some impact here, otherwise it could be a worse gameplay for them.
Yeah, indeed. It could be a very tricky match for either team, because again, just like we already emphasized on the previous match, the loser of this match will go to round 3, the low matches, which are also the elimination matches. So it's a position you don't want to be in, because if you lose that one, you will be out of the competition. And whoever wins will kind of stay like in the midst for the third round. So whoever wins this one will be still a bit of a safer position, while the loser will be in a very dangerous position. And so far, at least, if your Legacy is finally fighting the back a little bit, gets the opening kill on Sanity, the top fragger of Empire off the board, as they already had 5 kills within the first 2 rounds. So that's one less to worry about. But then unfortunately, the IQ unfortunately gets injured, and they will need to find a safer in order for her to fight with her team again.
Yeah, but yeah, you can see it already. Many can get picked up here, but in the moment, Snacks with a double kill. Fusion and 7 out of the mix right now. Nomad and Ace won't be able to have any impact here on the Aviator Games attack for now. And Empire can turn this round in their own favor with First Ghost, getting the frag on Brisk, on the sledge. And now the last 2 people alive with Manny and Barry. Yeah, they need to try to find at least 1 pick right now. Barry with the best chance to do it, but
yeah,
he can't get an angle.
No, unfortunately not. He gets spotted out and gets damaged in the processes. Therefore, needs to find a different kind of approach. Still has some nades, which he's trying to throw from below. But unfortunately, not finding anyone either. So the members of Legacy are just running out of options, really. They need to find a way towards the bomb site soon, as the time is starting to work against themselves. And so therefore, it goes find a kill on Manny. It's all coming down to the Yana, who's currently on the rappel on Ruins. Gives away her position, so the position of her is known. And yeah, with 4 defensive players just waiting for her to make her way in, it will be extremely difficult. 30 seconds to do so, but likely, yeah, she's getting spotted out here. She gets damaged quite a bit, and it's Morris with the final kill. Another round going to side of Empire, the 2-1 score.
And my favorite word for today is probably I'm shocked what we are seeing. And I just needed to say it again. 3-0 for Empire. They're playing very, very strong for now. And I have to say, AVR doesn't even seems to have a chance till now. I mean, they got Flawless. They got basically a good round because of Brisk. And now again, they lost before. Enemy standing on the side of Empire.
Yeah, I'm just realizing instead it was a 2-1 score, but of course it's the 3-0 score on the side of in favor of Empire. So Empire indeed starting out very, very strong. They're putting themselves in a very good position for this first half. Like I said, the defensive side is working in their favor. I mean, should be working in their favor, and things might start working out differently as the roll swap will happen after 6 rounds. Now they're on a good track to at least secure a good half.
Yeah, so let's have a look on that upcoming round. In the spot rotation, we are going back to Statue and Trophy. The first round Empire Plate was also was there. So let's have a look. I mean, it was a flawless round. And yeah, I think AVR will have to step up their gameplay to show what they can do here. Spotted the 2 force traps. But yeah, the only thing to catch these traps, if I'm not right, is perfect net. If I'm not wrong, but first goes.
Yeah,
Wow.
Beautiful first opening kill, taking out the Nomad, one less operator to worry about, and also a lot of utility gone from the side of the Nomad. Would likely didn't place a single bit of it of those. But this is the opening kill again, going to Empire. Things just continue to look into their favor. But the attacker still struggling to even make an entry into the bomb building. Yeah, the time is just ticking on. The clock is just ticking on. 1 minute already gone. Attackers have not gained a single bit of control. Are still looking for the first way in. Sledge the first to enter, but falls to the side of Frost. No! He actually gets a kill. Frost just barely, but in the end, Sanity managed to finish things off with the first start. Takes out the Sledge from below with the C4 thing.
No,
And then the Jaeger hops in to also find many. And again, just things not going in the way, not in the favor of AVR. And already 4 versus 2.
And we have again a situation like in the first one. AVR tried something else. They tried it from the they tried the attack start from aviators. It won't work. Now they tried and play from the master side, and it works the same way as the first round. They till now they don't still have a chance, and let's be fair. The IQ jumps in the frost trap, got killed before of that, but I don't know. I really don't know what to say here. That's hard.
Yeah, things just going very well for Empire. 4 rounds on the board, and there just doesn't seem to be anything stopping them from here on. I mean, those 4 points on the board, very convincingly going to their side. I mean, I don't think that any of the rounds got close at all. And for Empire, just therefore in a very, very good position. Right now, it's kind of the tipping points, the moment that AVR really needs to start securing some points.
Yes.
If they continue to lose points here, things do not look very good for them, and this match could be over very soon. I mean, we did see a 7-0 yesterday. I'm not hoping to see one, especially given the prediction. It was an extremely, extremely close one. Just taking a quick look at it here again. It was a 52% for Empire and a 48% for Legacy. So clearly, a lot of people still having faith in Legacy here. But yeah, it's just starting to look like Legacy is not having their day, and I just hope they will find a moment to just make a comeback soon. Otherwise, it's going to be over soon. So if they lose this round, I would definitely call out a tactical timer for them, because they seem to need it.
Yeah, that's right. So yeah, the best thing for us to do, have a look what they can bring on the board right now. You see one out prepared by Snacks, if I'm right there. First goes again on the windows, peeking out there in the sides of the master balcony. So AVR needs to be secure that Frisco's don't get a peek on them.
Yeah, once again, this round is looking like very similar to what we've seen before. AVR Legacy just kind of struggling to make an entry. In the end, Sledge has been able to enter. Multiple attackers are now finally inside of the building within the first minute, so things are still starting to look a little bit better, but still lots of work to be done. Luckily, Blaine does find the first opening kill, takes out 4 goals, so that's a good start here for for AVR Legacy. The question is, will they be able to keep up, or will the C4s, which have been so successful there on the side of Empire, find some of the players? There's still 2 in play, so there's a good chance that we will see some C4 kills, but as Blame finds Nikon, it's a 3 versus 5. C4s will come out, might potentially find the target, but no, they're not being activated too late in the end. No kill there from the C4, only Snacks left with 1 C4 remaining. But as he gets taken out there by Stealth, it's a 2 versus 5 in favor of AVR.
But Moritz with an... Oh my god, the Nomad charge. Couldn't have been worse. He's known. AVR knows he's upstairs right now. Yeah, a 1v5 situation. That will be the first round for AVR in most of the ways. You need to clutch up this one. I mean, it's possible, but
Yeah, never say it's impossible, but just
That's
chances
right.
are
It's
very,
hard.
very slim. But it's about time. And AVR Legacy really could use a round at this moment, and having that rounds being even potentially a flawless one is a very good thing. I mean, this could mean that they finally have found some way to improve themselves and will be able to work on the comeback. And indeed, it is a flawless round for AVR Legacy. After losing 4 rounds very convincingly towards the side of Empire, they have finally been able to turn things around and actually win convincingly themselves against Empire. But I'm just hoping it's not too late yet. I mean, a 4-1 score, AVR Legacy can still turn this into a 4-2 if they are able to keep up the momentum they just gained. And I'm just really hoping that would actually happen, because a 4-2 will be a good split for either team. And we will be looking into a very interesting roll-up and second half of the match then.
yeah, that's right. And no, I don't have anything to say to a little analyze there, but let's see. They're going to Aviator Games. They're keeping the spot rotation alive here. And they don't try kitchen dining again. Interesting to see that. You don't often have teams who really stick on to the rotation even if they are losing. So let's see what they can do here in this round. Mute is here to secure the walls, and yeah, I mean, it's basically the same play they done in the third round.
Yeah, indeed, this is the final round here for the side of Empire to play as a defending team. They have done very well in their defense, and they could look to add one more round to it. At the same time, it's a good moment for AVR Legacy to continue their momentum and just secure that other rounds. So I'm expecting a lot from Empire, from Legacy here, and expect a very aggressive and very successful push here from them. They look to be mostly getting control from the northeastern side, like they've been doing throughout the most of this match so far. Just getting some bit of information here before they can enter. Seems like that Snacks is one of the first lines of defense. Actually finds the first as many just running in front of the Yana hologram, which is an interesting thing. I mean, you would expect the Yana to just scout ahead first, but luckily the Warden gets punished for his actions and gets taken out. So it's now 4 versus 4. The IQ and the Warden lost. And 2 minutes remaining.
Yeah, but still, have a look at the stats of many nil 5. He isn't. He isn't here on Villa. He plays not well. He just feeds Empire for the moment, so that could cause a big problem for the next rounds if he can't catch up to his gameplay. The same is for Barry. He's a very, very good player, but nil 4 for now. It's a bit hard to hype up AVR because the team just playing a 3v5 for now.
Yeah, indeed. It's about time that AVR just starts doing a little bit better. The previous round was a good start, but they need to continue doing so in order to still make things work. They, however, have gained a decent bit of control within the first 2 minutes, so they are finding themselves in a good position to actually go for an execute soon, or at least prepare to execute. There's still a few walls that they are looking to open, but the Mute Jam unfortunately is stopping them in the way. But as they hopefully can clear it somehow, they will be able to make things a bit more possible for them. Last 45 seconds are approaching. Attackers are basically on the doorstep of the defenders. The question is, which team will be victorious, and which, in what extent, will the attackers be able to go for successful execute, or what extent the defenders will be able to hold them back. We'll see in the next 30 seconds, Suki.
So sorry, I just can't.
It's okay. It's more than getting the kill in the end there on stealth. It's now 4 versus position. The attackers, unfortunately, now in the disadvantage. And with 15 seconds, they need to find a way in. There's only 15 seconds remaining. They haven't been able to open up the vault, but they're just running around. There's so much panic. They don't know what to do. They don't know where to go. They do find some kills, but it's a 3 versus 1. The Yana is the only one left standing. Doesn't have the diffuser. Therefore, needs to find 3 kills in order to win this round. Does do a bit of damage. In the end, doesn't get the kill. And that means this round is going to the defensive side. Once more, 5 defensive rounds there for the side of Empire versus 1 offensive round on the side of AVR Legacy. So with a 5-1 score, we're now going to the rules now where Empire will be playing as the offensive team and AVR Legacy as the defensive team.
Yeah, and till now they just need to step up their game. AVR 1 to 5 roll swap is, it's not good. It's quite not good. Even if it's on Villa, Villa is a map, I think you can correct me if I'm wrong, where the stats say that both sides are very equal to one another.
Not within ESA. I don't know the general stats for Siege in general, but for ESA, it's a 39 offensive side and 61 defensive.
Yeah, okay. But anyways, 5-1 is quite not good. 4-2 should be the game that AVR should have achieved there, but yeah, let's see what they can do in the defense. And in the other half, let's see what Empire can do in the attack. Can they keep up their strong gameplay? Or will they get some problems with the aggressive roam from AVR, because you have Brisk and many on the roam. And as you know, both with 1.5 scopes, they are preferred to roam for many teams. So yeah, let's see if they have impact against Empire right there. And I think all 5... Is it right? All 5 attackers are coming from the master side? I think so.
I think so too. I mean, that's very common. That's very usual. Really
that's right. I just don't saw everybody from them. So yeah, but now Brisk and Manny both out of the mix, and yeah, I don't know what happened right there, because we can't see any of the gameplay from the guys. Next with the track against 7. And now we have Lucian in a duel with First Ghost, and
yeah,
Max.
This roll swap is just not providing the opportunities AVR Legacy was hoping for, and yeah, she just loses round flawlessly to Empire. Empire securing the 6th round, their first offensive round. And with the 6-1 score, it's also Empire there on the match points. With AVR Legacy 5 points behind on the opponent, it's just not looking great.
It's hard. They are whipping. Empire is just playing with Avenger in this time of this game. So yeah.
Yeah, it's oh, sorry. Yeah.
I mean, it's still possible to come back within the situation, but yeah, safe to say. I think we see in a maximum 3 rounds, and then this game will be over. I don't think AVR have the quality to come back in this situation.
No, it's going to be very difficult. We were expecting a lot more from them personally. I mean, also the community. This match was was expected to be very, very well matched, but so far, I mean, I'm not sure whether Empire is just so much of a better team or AVR Legacy is just so underperforming, is not having a day. I'm not sure what's going on here, but something is clearly wrong on the side of AVR Legacy, and as it seems very likely that they will lose this match, they then would have a bit of time to just re-watch the VODs, see what has been going wrong, do a bit of practicing, do a bit of scrims, and hopefully prepare themselves for the upcoming matches for them, or match at least. So yeah, for now it's a 6-1. This match could be over very soon. It really depends on which team is going to win, but if Empire wins this round, this match will be over. With them on the offense, all eyes are pointed towards them right now.
Yeah, and like we said before in the prediction, both of us don't thought about that that game. What we see till now, we both thought it will be close-up gameplay, but yeah, like you said before, they need to step up the game. Self with a good track, with a good opening, catches First Ghost, and again catches Sanity. Where is he? He's playing inside the bathroom with an 3K right now. Oh yeah.
Yeah, this really seems to
Not
be
bad.
like the opening that AVR Legacy has been looking for. Maybe it's just arriving a little bit too late to them, but for now, this round is looking good. It's a 2 versus 5, which they should be able to win out and clutch out, or at least win out pretty well. With only Snacks and Mords left standing, and 1 minute 30 seconds. The attackers do, however, have a bit of time to just recollect themselves, find some information, and try to get a few picks to just make it a little bit more possible. But with both of the attackers still outside, all eyes are pointed towards them, and it will be very difficult for them to make even a proper entry.
Yeah, that's right. I mean, even if they lose that round, they can easily take it, and like you said, they can regroup, can take the time to regroup, probably think about what they will play next round to compete this. I mean, it's a 2v5 situation. Everything is possible again. And yeah, let's be fair. If Snacks can catch somebody off guard here, it can turn around. But as you can see in the overview, there's one downstairs in the kitchen side who is not spotted from the Empire team. And Sneaks can catch 7 as their opening frag. So they need to do something. Snacks with the frag on Brisk. 2 against 3 situation. 19 seconds left. Snacks with a triple kill as well. No. Oh my god.
Manny just saving the day for his team. This would have been a very embarrassing moment if things continue to go the way of Empire as they were going for the past seconds. But luckily the Bandits with a beautiful flank, finding those 2 players and securing another round there for the side of AVR Legacy. Yes, it's still a 6-2 score. It's still Empire 4 points ahead and being on match points. So still finding themselves in a beautiful position. But AVR Legacy at least getting 1 more points. And yeah, I mean, potentially more to come. I hope so.
Yeah, that's right. But to be fair, I'm stepping a bit on the name of AVR right now. But the round could have gone very, very easily in the hands of Empire if Money or Manny, whatever you call him, weren't in the kitchen. If Empire would have been aware of him, it could have been a complete other outcome for the round. But yeah, like I said, they got a round here, 6-2. For myself, I also hope that they will catch up a little bit. But yeah, the map awareness from both teams is lacking a little bit.
Yeah, like you're saying, this match was promised to be a very, very good one. If we look at the community prediction so far, doesn't look like that. It doesn't look like we're actually getting what we were promised in this case, as Empire is playing just so much better compared to AVR Legacy. But yeah, I mean, as Pompey going wrong on the side of AVR Legacy, with Blame already losing his life very early on to I think it was the moment we got to kill Moritz. Things are not starting out for well for AVR Legacy, and with a 5 versus 4, Empire is just looking to close this match as soon as possible and hope, potentially win with a 6-2. Oh, sorry, 7-2. Yeah, Ace Charge coming out. Attackers just creating new lines of sight and entry points, but defender by defender just getting picked off. There's only 2 defenders remaining. Stealth and Barry need to do it for the team. It's Morse getting injured potentially due to a frost trap, but will likely be able to be picked up as that's happening right now at the moment. So, no, not happening yet, but likely will be. So this match will likely, if this round will likely continue as a 5 versus 2 situation, as the Nomad now indeed has been revived. And with only 2 remaining defenders, the Frost and the Aruni, is going to be very difficult for them to clutch things out here.
Yeah, but as you can see, they got some intel here. Barry with a nice pick on Snacks right now. Can shorten up the situation. 2 against 4 for now. Both players are back on site. Stealth with an angle against 90, but Nikon with a vertical nade against Barry. Leaves 7 alone in and 1v4. in a 1v4 situation, and yeah, it will be a very hard game. He can clutch it, but I don't think that Empire will give that away.
Yeah, it seems very unlikely. This 4 versus 1 situation, but still 50 seconds for the attacking team to work with. The Fuse now attempted to be going down. No C4, of course, on the Frost to deny that, so it will go down in the end more. So the final kill secures this last round for Empire, and then with a 7-2 score, they will secure this round of this match for themselves. And, after a beautiful IQ animation here, we will end this match for today.
Yeah, that's right. And from my side, big GG to Empire. They played a very, very good game here on Villa. And nonetheless, GG to AVR. They will face...
I know you're asking the question. That's a good one to be asked. I can quickly bring up the Swiss standings here. So, of course, this one is not fully updated yet, but what we can say from here is that Avenger is a higher seeded team than Arsh. So Avenger will play Odessa then, and Arsh will play Eagle Empire.
Okay.
Correct me if I'm wrong, chat, but I think that is the way it. No, I'm saying it wrong. Sorry, Avenger versus Eagle Empire and Arsh via versus Odessa. Yeah, yeah. It's a tricky system. It takes a bit of time to get used to. It will be very difficult to understand for some people, even for me sometimes. But yeah, that's I believe the way it is. You will see it could be confirmed pretty soon, probably, as likely standings will be updated in the Discord chat very soon. But yeah, that's it for today. I mean, Stucky, this has been an extremely tiring, weird, exciting day for us today.
Yeah,
lots of weird things happening. The first match, of course, was it was a roller coaster, you could call it. Ups and downs, rehos, protests, lots of things happening. But at E-Wave, with a still very exciting game, still winning. And then, unfortunately, after a pretty long break, we have to wait quite a bit of time for this second match for today. And that, unfortunately, just being a little bit less interesting, very one-sided for the side of Empire. But in the end, it's a very convincing win from them, which means they will be going to the midst of the third rounds, and it will be Avenger going to the elimination rounds of the elimination part of the bracket for week 3. So yeah, Avenger going to be in a very tricky situation. They want to play a BO3 next week, and if they lose that one, they will be eliminated. So they got some things to prepare. They didn't have the best performance today. So they will need to take some time as a team to practice and prepare for that potential final match. Because otherwise, they will go down pretty easily, I'm afraid.
Right.
So, Stucky, unless there's anything else for you left to say?
No, not really. I mean, let's thank all the guys in the chat, all the new followers who step in as of today. Hopefully you watch the next streams as well. And for today we are out. We had 2 great games. Like you said, a little bit strange. Both matches. One did take a long time to be finished. The other one was faster finished, as we both thought.
Yeah.
But yeah, for today we are done.
That's it for today. We will be back on Monday with 3 more BO1 matches. It will be Minions versus Penta, MDF versus Team Misclick, and Project 100 versus Pulse. So 3 exciting matches coming up. So make sure to tune in on Monday. We'll be live at 7:30 p.m. CEST. So it's kind of like the Central European time, or for the many Brits that we have, that will be 6:30 p.m. So I hope to see you all in that evening, because the matches will be great. So see you all next week, and have a great weekend.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.